Hey fellas, how's it going? I've got a unboxing to do, but also this is going to be for the Plastic Russian group build. Just currently on a hangout with Hinterland Customs, having a chat, and he's talked me into joining the group build, so thanks Dustin. Yeah, bitch. So this is another build I've got to do now. Not that I haven't got enough to go at the moment, but what we got in front of us is a Zvezda 135 Terminator. Okay, it's a Russian fire support combat vehicle. Bought this actually kit off a good friend of mine, Andrew Judson. He actually runs Spec Mod. So I bought this probably, I don't know, maybe a couple of years ago, year and a half maybe, can't really remember, but just a few things on the top side of the box, just some of the other models they have in their range, like the T90, just some tank crew, and there's also an SS-25, looks like some kind of big rocket launcher, missile launcher sort of thing, like a Scud type thing. And on the bottom, there's just a paint guide here, Humbrol, and something else Russian. I don't know if what paints they are, but most of this stuff's in Russian, just a bit of safety stuff in the box. And then there's 415 parts, as it says here, and the completed model will be 20.2 centimeters. Okay, there's pretty much not much to show on the two short sides of the box, it's just the front cover. Okay, so we're just going to crack this up. One thing I like about Zvezda boxes is you get the outside sleeve, and once you open this up you get an inlay box which is actually quite thick, so it does protect the kit pretty well. You know you're not going to have a damaged product when you open the box. So, and also another thing with Zvezda that I do like is their plastic. It tends to be a little bit soft, but you know, when you're working with solvents and things like that, it just really melts and binds really well. So, okay, this you do not get in the kit. As I said before, I bought this off Andrew Judson, and this was also included in the kit. It's the Tetra Model Works upgrade set for the BMPT Terminator, but it's for the main kit. So hopefully this will work with this Zvezda kit. I won't unbag this and show you everything because it is quite a fair bit, but what I might do is I might just do a separate video once I shoot this, and I'll show you what's in here, just so you know I don't make this video too long. And there's also instructions on the back. Okay, so that's in this box. We also have some safety, general safety stuff by Zvezda. Okay, it's all in multi-language. And we have the instruction book. So if I flick this open, there is two versions. Okay, there's a, looks like a open hatch version and a closed hatch version. Excuse me. Okay, so just some stuff you got to read at the start. General safety. And we've got a sprue map on the first two pages, so you can see there are quite a few parts in here, but looks like it should be a pretty simple build, but hopefully the fit is pretty good too. So we got here just basically shows you how to cut the parts open using toys and then deploy small parts. And okay, so looking at, I'll just quickly flick through this because I don't want to make this too much of a long video. So if you want to just pause, you know, as I flick through the page and have a look, you know, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But you can see there's really not too much to every step. It's probably looking maybe 6 to 7 parts to every step. So you should get through this build pretty quick until you get to the wheels. Luckily it's not like a German vehicle, you've only got one row of wheels on each side. Okay, but it is a multi-part belly, lower tub. Okay, you can see down here, which is, yeah, got to be very careful when gluing these together, making sure they're straight. We do have mesh, looks like we got PE in here as well, but remember too, there's an upgrade set too, so that's going to add to the build time and the parts count to this kit, so that should be interesting. And we've got paint guides. This is only the second Zvezda kit I've ever built, so just looking through it. And we've got link and length tracks, which is a bonus. We don't have vinyl tracks, which is a hate of mine. I'll say it in all my videos. If it's got vinyl tracks, I'm just saddened by it. So, like we do have plastic link and length tracks. We got string. Okay, so I'll probably upgrade the tow cables with, I've got some brass picture frame hanging wire that I can use in there, and it's 2-part tow cable ends, so they just slip over. Right, what else do we have? And it keeps going, all these little parts, light covers and things like that. So it does say here for version 2, so just do take note that when you do come time to build this, there are, just have a look at the instructions to make sure you know what you're doing, you don't confuse things with other things. Okay, then we got the and then we've got the main weapon here, starting at step 21, going through to step 27 where you assemble it onto the vehicle. Okay, and then you got all the side skirts, rear grills, and typical Russian vehicle, it's got vents on the back to cover the exhausts. And that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, you can always just stop and flick through. Hopefully the picture's clear enough for you to pause and have a look. And on the back we got some model paint guide, and it looks like we got, okay, so it is an Umbro, but I'm thinking about doing this one. Okay, and there is a video on YouTube. If you just type in Russian Arms Expo, this does say 2013, I think that's when this video was made as well, but there is a good example of one of these running around in high definition. But what I'll do is, once I've uploaded this video and it's ready to go, I'll find the link on YouTube and I'll throw it down in the description box as well, so you guys can have a look. I mean, just the paint scheme on this is what really caught my eye. It's something different compared to your standard squiggly camouflage pattern. It's but a bit of masking obviously is going to be involved when painting this thing. So that's what I'm thinking about doing for the group build. So that's the instruction book, guys. And crack the box open, and I'm going to basically throw everything on the bench. And I have opened the bags because I must have done a review at some time and never bothered to upload it. Okay, so here we go. It looks like we got the main armament here, and as well as some of the hatches. You can see, sorry, excuse my yellow finger, dark yellow finger. I've been painting one of the tigers on the bench. But yeah, see the detail's quite nice. Okay, nice and crisp, nice and sharp. There's no flash. As I said earlier, the plastic is fairly soft, so you know, cutting and sanding makes life a lot easier. And I've never really had problems with parts breaking as when clipping them off, but obviously take care when you're clipping small parts like this off the sprue, as they can break quite easily. You never know, guys, you never know. And these sprues are mirrored, so you get 2 of those. And I'm just ripping these out of the box as they come to. So we do have the link and length tracks. Okay, we do have hollow guide horns. Okay, so it's nice how they're separate, but they're also in big runs and you have to glue them on individually. So that's also a big plus for me. As much as I love building tracks, but if I can get them done quickly as well, get to the painting stage, that's a bonus. Okay, so we do have, as I said, the multi-part lower hull. Okay, so this is the exterior of the side, right side, and this is the left side. The rear grills. But you can see the detail is, okay, there is quite a few ejector pin marks on the outside here, okay, which is a real shame. But I think with the fenders, once you put the, going back to the main illustration, once you put the wheels, the tracks, the side fenders, like the side skirts on there, you're not even going to see it. So if you do want to sand them off, just for a bit of reassurance, you know that they're clean, that's up to you. I'd probably give it a light sand, but that's probably as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going to go stupid and start filling them all in, because that'd be a waste of time. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, details are quite nice. You know, here the rivets are quite nice. Very smooth plastic though, so there isn't really much as in texture. The plastic is all the same, but as we get to the turret, and that we'll definitely have a look and see if that changes. Alright, so here's the top plate for the turret. Okay, so it is all smooth. The entire thing is smooth. There is no texture on this as well. It's not really flashy. Okay, there is like tiny bits of flash. Like, it's so tiny that you just go rub your finger over it and it disappears. And that's really not really a con. It's It's just if you're really picky about it, you know, it might annoy some people. It doesn't annoy me at all. Okay, so it looks like we've got some covers here for the main armament, some kind of canvas, or I'm not too sure what these are made of, but once you have a look through that video that I'll post up in the link description box down below, you can probably have decide for yourself. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with Russian vehicles, modern Russian vehicles anyway, so I'm just guessing what it's made of. Okay, so the hatch details here are quite nice. Pretty shallow, okay, so just be careful if you are going to be sanding anything like that, but once you put your washers down, just keep it shallow, otherwise it'll just sort of run everywhere. Okay, so that is the sprue here, which is sprue. Okay, these are all labelled weird on the Zvezda kits too. It's like, okay, this is sprue F, I think that's it there. That's how they label it. It's just, yeah, you're all a nightmare when you're trying to find the sprue numbers. Okay, and then we go to the main upper deck. Okay, so the lower belly plate's pretty nice. There's a lot of detail on here. Okay, it's a little bit shallow, a little bit soft. It's not as sharp as I'd like it to be, but you know, you can always see how it goes when you prime it. That's when you really see what the detail is really like. Okay, but there is some kind of weird webbing and just almost like imperfections during the molding process, but you know, it doesn't seem to be cracked or parts missing out, so it's not too bad. We also have the side, looks like all the toolboxes and hatches, not toolboxes but service hatches and things like that on the side of the vehicle. So you have the front plate. Okay, it looks like we got here, nice details even on the side here. Some nice clips, nice rivets, nice exposed grille here. See, like I said, there's a little bit of flash just on the back here, but you just run like a little bit of a hobby knife or a little skinny sander in there, that'll just disappear. You can see I'm just flicking with it, it's almost gone already. Okay, so that'll be that. So I'm finally building some modern armour. Right, so I'll try put some updates, videos on this YouTube channel, and I'll probably do a couple of tutorials out of this because I haven't really done many tutorials on this channel for a while, so I might do some of those back to basics pretty much for the new guys. Okay, so we've got the side skirts, and these are absolutely gorgeous, guys. Like now this is where the detail really pops out. We've got all the handles, the rivets, the recess as well, the plates joined together. We got the rear engine cover. Oh, it looks like a vent of some sort. Just recognise it from building the T90, the Meng version of it. And the rear, yeah, these are nice too. Just very, and with Zvezda, I think they really do pay attention to their Russian vehicles, just being a Russian model company. I guess it's like Tamiya, paying a lot of attention to their Japanese stuff. Take a lot of pride. But you can see there, that's a really nice looking sprue. I can't really fault this at all. I'm actually excited to be painting this. Can't wait. And then the final two bags, looks like they're mirrored. Okay, so we've got the mirrored sprues. Obviously these are more tracks. Okay, looks like the top run because of the sag. So the tracks do come with natural track sag in them, so that's pretty cool. You don't have to work that out. And also the wheels on these are really nicely detailed. They're detailed on both sides. Okay, looks like they're interlocking. Hang on, yep, they're interlocking. So that makes life a lot easier. And we do have more guide horns here as well. And looks like sort of more panels here. Don't know what that is, but that's actually really nice there as well, if you can see that. If I can just bring that in, hopefully get some lights on this part there. And drive sprocket's pretty nice as well. Nice detail actually. I can't say nothing bad about this kit. I can't tell you how it fits because obviously I haven't built it. You're more than welcome, obviously, go to other people's channels and look at build reviews and see what they think about it. But as for now, I can only show you what's in the box and give you my opinion of what I think of what the sprues look like. Yeah, we've got some nice tow hooks here too. But yeah, guys, that's the unboxing of the Zvezda Terminator. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more from me, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. Helps me, lets me know what you guys want to watch, what you don't want to watch. Feel free to comment in the comment section below, and if you want to leave any feedback, that also helps me out a lot too, guys. So thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for the support, and happy modelling. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you, fellas. Bye bye.